Isn't she beautiful? That's Spanish silver, named Platina. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful because it's better than being a jerk. And buy some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium because you can get all of them cheaper than gold and they're all undervalued, unlike gold. But this isn't financial advice. This is sound advice. Lynette Zhang will tell you buy assets that are undervalued, sell them when they're overvalued, or hold them. Don't buy them when they're overvalued. But hey, that's her advice. My advice is buy silver, platinum, crystallized osmium because platinum's cheaper than it ever has been in the entire history of the world. Silver, yeah, it too. Crystallized osmium, well, no one's got their strangleholds on that yet, so they can't regulate it to hell and back to manipulate the price. So it's manipulation free. That's why I say that one. But that's not what this is about. This is about me not combing my hair. Have a good day, guys. No, it's not. It's about Black Culture Diary. President Traore freezes assets of 113 top officials behind assassination plot. This is what you do. Bing! You like his video. It's about 4 hours old.
Traore's life didn't come from insurgents or foreign enemies, but from the very people who were supposed to be protecting him. Absurd, right? But in the world of African geopolitics, betrayal is often the weapon of choice. And President Traore's near assassination plot proves it. Burkina Faso, located in the heart of the Sahel, has been a battleground for both internal and external forces. The country has suffered from a variety of political, military, and security challenges, with insurgent groups seeking to exploit its vulnerabilities. But this one wasn't about outside enemies. It was about the deadly games played within the corridors of power. Some of the most influential individuals in the country, military officers, former government officials, and even journalists, decided it was time to eliminate the man who had disrupted their power. And why? Simple. Personal grievances, a thirst for power, and perhaps a little help from external players who prefer Burkina Faso in chaos. This conspiracy wasn't just about removing Traoré from power. It was about a much larger political game involving outside forces. Regional instability has long plagued the Sahel, and Burkina Faso's fragile leadership was seen as both a challenge and an opportunity for many. So what was behind this plot? Let's find out. Let's talk about the dirty little secret that's shaking Burkina Faso to its core: betrayal from within. The assassination plot against President Ibrahim Traoré didn't come from some faceless enemy lurking in the shadows. It was orchestrated by some of the most powerful people in the country. These were figures who had once been part of Traoré's inner circle or wielded significant influence within Burkina Faso's political system. The real shocker: they weren't acting out of some ideological belief or foreign manipulation. No, this was personal. And this betrayal wasn't just a fleeting moment of ambition gone wrong. It was the product of a deeply fractured political landscape, a struggle for survival in a country teetering on the edge of chaos. At the heart of this conspiracy was Paul-Henri Damiba, a former military leader who was catapulted into power in 2022 during a military coup. Damiba was initially hailed as a hero, someone who would restore stability after the country's previous turmoil. His military background made him a strong, charismatic figure, a leader that many believed could take Burkina Faso into a new era. But this is where ambition collided with reality. Damiba's fall from grace was swift and spectacular. He was ousted by none other than President Traoré, who had emerged as the new face of hope for a country struggling with insurgency and internal conflict. What had once been a partnership of convenience between Traoré and being wrong quickly turned into a bitter rivalry. For Damiba, losing power meant more than just a setback. It was a blow to his ego, his aspirations, and his influence. The men who had once supported him began to question his leadership, and as they turned away, Damiba's desperation grew. His desire for power wasn't just about political control, it was about redemption. But this thirst for power would lead him down a path of betrayal that would ultimately endanger not only his future, but the future of the entire country. Damiba was not alone in his vendetta. His plot was supported by several high-ranking military officers who too had lost their grip on power when Traoré took charge. These were seasoned military men who saw their influence waning in the face of a government that was striving to put the country back on track. For them, joining Damiba's plot was more than just about regaining control. It was about surviving in a system that had become increasingly unstable.
All right, well, we don't need to hear the rest of his narration of how it goes. We got the point. Basically, the leaders that he kicked out of office when he got into office got together with a whole bunch of other people and figured they could take him out. And he just froze the assets of 113 of them. That means there's probably going to be 113 arrests and people going to jail and probably facing the death penalty for treason or whatever. But anyhow, that's the story. That's not happening here quite yet, if at all. Maybe possible. Who knows? We'll find out next year. By next year, you should have bought some silver, some platinum, and some crystallized osmium. That's sound advice. You ought to do it because it's a good thing to do. Gandalf says as much. See, Gandalf said so. Who better than the wizard to listen to? Have a great day.